Make sure I'm good. Trying to get it set up. Hey, y'all. Period. I'm here. How is everybody? I'm still in the new learning stages of how to get this YouTube started. Working on the StreamYard, and I gotta figure out how to do how to share screens and stuff, but I'm gonna get there. Welcome to Jeff Lee or TV. Uh, hold up. Welcome, family. Um, Definitely like, share, subscribe. I wanted to talk about uh, my media photography journey, um, and how I got started. Media came to me. I didn't look for media. Media came to me. Um, and it was all, I want to say, by divine. It was all divine because I had no idea about media. I moved here to Atlanta, and how long I've been? When did I move here? 2017, 2018, something like that. I can't remember. 2018. And I don't know what I did. I must have signed up for something. And all of a sudden I was getting emails from Miss Satosa Foster. And I was like, who is this person? And I'm finding out that she was a publicist, or I guess she still is a publicist. I'm not for sure, but I started getting emails from her to be an extra for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I did Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as an extra 2018, 2019. And it was only like 6 months after I moved here. That's when I started getting emails. And I was like, who is this? Okay, all right. So I started going. And then from there, I started networking and meeting people. And, you know, people was inviting me to like go to like different events, exclusive events, movie screenings and stuff like that. So every time I would go, I will always like try to find out who put this event together, who started this event. Um, and I wanted to know. So I would just go, I want to speak to the publicist. I want to talk to the coordinator, whoever uh put together this event. So that's how I was. I was just always just talking to people and networking and following them on their Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media that they have, get their email, get their phone number, exchange information, and I follow up with them as well. And it was just all blessing. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't receiving Saptosa Foster. It's like all her emails went to create agency. So I was like, okay, I don't know who is these people here. Then they started following me on Instagram. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know these people. So I had to look them up. And they was a part of Create Agency. Um, and then I started getting emails and emails. And so we in the pandemic now. This is 2020. No, going into 2021, February of 2021. So I mean, emails was just coming in from Create Agency to come out to an event. And then I would click on the guest because they have like a guest link and a media link. So I would click on the guest link and then I would come out. And then I started doing that for like 6 months, maybe even 3. I don't know. I started doing the guest list, or I started clicking on the guest link. Then I said, you know what? I'm gonna start clicking on the media link to see if they're gonna approve me or not. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it. So I started clicking on the media link, and then I would get denied, get denied, and then eventually they started approving me. So I would come out and do my content or whatever, and then I was told by other media associates, you need to get a camera because it's gonna make you look good. Just go ahead and get a camera. So I invested in a Canon T7. That's when it first came out, and I didn't know how to use that. I just started playing with it, y'all. Zooming in and doing all, trying to do whatever to try to make it look good, whatever. I'm still learning. Like I'm a professional, but I'm still learning um photography. So it's not uh something that, you know, I mean, I just picked up the camera and started using it. Um and I'm still working on trying to get better pictures and get better lighting. And I know I need to eventually upgrade my camera, upgrade my lenses and everything so I can have a better quality camera or quality pictures. But I would say media really was like a blessing in disguise because I would go to these events and stuff, and I said, wow, the average person that will go to these events have to pay big money. I mean, it's a lot of money to purchase these tickets to go to these events and stuff like that. So that was another blessing because it is expensive to go out here in Atlanta. I mean, with parking, gas, um, then cover charge, then food and drinks, hair and makeup, wardrobe, all that cost. So, being a part of the media space, it does cut a lot of, expenses down. But I went in wanting to learn, and I'm still a student, and still learning, still growing. So, really, like I said, media found me. I did not find media. I had no idea about media. But I would tell anybody your main focus or the main goal is to network. I can't stress that enough. You have to network. You have to talk to people. You can't be over there just off to yourself and thinking that something gonna fall out the sky for you. You know, like I said, media found me. It fell out the sky a little bit, but I still had to put the work in. Faith without works is dead. I had to step in it. The God was opening the doors for me, but I had to step in it. And I walked through it and I was like, shoot, let me see what's up with it. And it's paying off. I mean, I've met some of the greatest people in the entertainment business. I've met some wonderful people, uh, A-list all the way to D-list. Okay. Still going strong. And it got better over time. Had I had some bumps in the road over the years? Yes. I had when I started out with media, I had an old Android. you know, um, my stuff was not quality, and I had to upgrade. I said, let me go ahead and upgrade my stuff, and so it can look better. But it wasn't no easy road. I bumped into people in the media space that was, I would say this: it can be cutthroat because you got competitors, you got people competing with you, you got people, and you can get blackballed. If you causing trauma, drama, and all of that, they will cancel your ass up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be cool. To me, I think riding solo is better for me because dealing with a lot of people, it can cause some friction, and so I rather just be to myself a little bit. Now I've been doing media officially since 2021, since the pandemic opened back up February 2021. That's when I mean it jumped off. 2021, baby, it jumped, it popped off. And like I said, I had some good times and I had some low times, and that's just life, you know. But I would tell anybody, especially if you're young and you want to get into the media space, you have to be consistent. You have to post your stuff on time. Um, you don't do it just because you just want to go to an event. No. If you got the mindset of, oh, I'm just going to get in the media so I can just be I'm in the rooms and not, nah. You really have to be dedicated and motivated. Um, yeah, 2021 was, yeah, it's been what, this what's that, 6 years now? Wow, time flying. But I had some good days and I had some not so good days. I had people that tried to get me to run away from media, tried to get me blackballed, tried to get me canceled. I mean, it was a lot, but I would say this: out of all the groups that I tried to join over the years, the media group has really been a blessing to me. I've met some wonderful people. It's still associated with those people. I think I found my tribe in the media sector. Um, what else? Let me see. Yeah. So the photography, I'm still working on it. Like I said, I want to get better at it. I want to be able to expand that, um, get some better equipment and take more pictures and maybe develop it into a company. I thought about getting a 360 photo booth or something like that. That way I can kind of rent it out. I mean, that's just one aspect. I don't know. But overall, I enjoy it. You know, it gets me out the house a little bit. I'm able to mingle with people. I'm able to learn and do what I'm called to do, whatever that is. I'm called to do something in this space. So I'm just allowing God to direct me, guide me. Um, this is another journey for me, getting on all the platforms and start streaming, because that's where it's at now. People are streaming and they getting on this thing and they trying to up their numbers, okay, so they can build something over on the social media, because that's where it's at. Um, AI, social media, the internet, that's where it's at now. So I will encourage y'all to, if you want to, like I said, get into the media space. Um, you know, I would say this: not everybody's chosen to get in it. You have to be chosen. But like I said, it's been a blessing for me, because when I post regular stuff, I don't get no views. But somehow when I post celebrity stuff, I get the views, and people, I don't know, like I said, that's part of the brand. They want to see celebs. They want to see the who's who. They want to see uh the red carpet events. They want to see, all of that stuff. The glitz, the glam. That's what people want to see. Um like I said, I'm glad I was able to step in it. I didn't know what to expect. I was stepping in it blindly, un I stepped into the unknown, not knowing what was going to come out of it, but great things has came out of it. And I hope to go further. I hope to go further. Um, yeah, and also expand my streaming platforms as well. YouTube, Twitch, whatever. I'm on all of them pretty much. Not Twitter. I don't know too much about Twitter. But yeah. So I'm grateful, I'm blessed, and God is good. God is good. Jesus is king. Um, yeah, just set up my office space so I can start doing more uh videos for y'all, going live and everything. Still learning the stream yard, and just talk about different things, what's going on in the world. Um, there's a lot of distractions, because you got unknown wars going on, rumors of wars. It's just been weird energy ever since 2026 came in, but God is everything. So trust in him all the time, you know. Um, and if you don't know God, get to know him. He's real. Trust him, he's real. He is real, baby. All that other stuff don't matter. Magic, whatever you into, I ain't knocking your religion or knocking your whatever you got going on. But baby, Jesus is real. He he got me out of. I've overcame so many obstacles because of him. People had doubted me. People had said, "You ain't gonna be nothing." It started from my family members. They said that years ago, long time ago, when I was a kid, that I wasn't gonna be nothing, that I was gonna be a nobody, or this or that, or who they why. And look at God. While they was seeing the worst in me, he saw the best in me. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Um, and I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. So, I want to be able to take this thing to the next level. Um, learn more about AI, learn more about streaming. Shoot, I need to be going to the streaming university and meet Kai Salat. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Because I didn't think I was going to get this far in life. But you know what? I predicted it years ago. I predicted it. This had to be back 2013, 2014. And that's when I was in my master's program at the time. And we was getting ready to graduate. And my professor, he was going around the classroom. He was like, so what are y'all, what are y'all going, where y'all see yourself in 10 years or so? Woo woo. And then when it came up to me, I predicted, I was like, well, I'm gonna move to the A. And I'm going to either be on somebody reality show or I'm gonna get my own show. And they laughed at me. They was like, "Oh, Trina, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Woo, 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 you weird, blah, blah, blah." Ah, it happened. Yeah, it was love and hip hop, but it still happened. And to this day, I'm in the rooms with the who's who. And I know people probably trying to say, well, how did she do that? Did she scam her way? Did she do it? No, no, no. I just network, and people they invite me out. They want me in the room. So I can just say thank you, all praises, you know? So yeah, that's my media photography journey. And like I said, it fell in my lap. I didn't know nothing about media. It came to me. So like some people, they like, no, I had to chase media. I had to do this, do that. I didn't really have to do nothing. I just started getting emails and I was like, what's this? And I started clicking on it. I was like, oh shoot. Okay. So I know that was God. God's plan. So absolutely. I'm so grateful. And like I said, I want to expand it. I enjoy it. Like I said, I've met so many wonderful photographers. People ask me, are you gonna start doing interviews? I might as well. I just feel like it's just, so much work. But if that's what people want to see, they want to see interviews, I give it to you. Like I'm in the process of purchasing a mic and all of that and getting the right setups so I can start doing that. Because people want to see celebrities. That although people say, "Oh, these celebrities ain't this, ain't that," at the end of the day, people want to see celebs. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for them like that, but I'm not going to say I don't care for them. I'm not going to say that because there's a lot of talent out here. But what I'm saying is that's a part of the brand. I've made it a part of the brand because that's what people want to see. They want to see up close. Oh, she on the red carpet. Let me see what the woo woo woo. They want to see, sluts. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about starting to do interviews and stuff now. Because I've been doing the photography side of it, the photography side of it. I'm so tongue tied that I said, okay, now I might need to switch it up and start getting into interviews. I know it takes practice. Like this. This is practice because this is my first time, doing this. Well, this is my second live, but I feel like I'm just gonna be myself and just be authentic. That's all I can be. I can't be performative and be somebody else and do it. Nah, I'm gonna do it my way. So absolutely, yes. What else? What else? What else? Stay tuned. More stuff to come. More stuff to come. Comment in this section, which I want to talk about. And then that way I can start getting some people on and we can have a conversation. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here to learn, I'm here to grow, and I'm also here to teach too as well. Of what I know, what I've been through. Um, so yeah, I don't know. What else? What else? What else? Comment below and let me know if you have any questions or whatever. Um, I thought about being a publicist. Oh, that's a lot of work. I'm not gonna say it's a lot of work, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, all praises, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to. I'm on all the platforms except for Twitter. I hope I went live on all of them because, like I said, this is a trial and error for me. I thought I hit all of them, so I don't know. I don't know. Um, it looked like I'm on YouTube. I don't know about. I got to go back and look at all the other ones to see if it went through. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out something. But yeah, y'all, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm getting ready to sign off. Um, this was good. Yeah, yeah. This was good. I want to start doing longer lives. Um, because I need to get my watch hours in. I need to hurry up and get monetized. Okay. I need to get monetized. Monetized. Yes, hunty. I need to get some more coins. Nothing wrong with that. I tell anybody get multiple streams of income. Get multiple streams of income. You're gonna need it, especially the way this economy going. Everything sky high, the gas prices. Like the other day, I put $51 in my tank. I've never put $51 in my tank. Never. So I'm like, what the heck? And that was half. That was at the half mark. I said, what the heck? Woo! So yeah, I encourage y'all to get multiple streams of income. If you have to get on the streaming apps, start streaming. If you have to whatever you have to do to get some side hustles in, if you got your 9 to 5, and then do something on the side. Do Uber Eats, Uber, whatever you feel like you need to do to get. You need. I say every person need at least two or more streams of income. I would say at least a minimum of 2, because you just never know what the, emergencies or whatever. I would say every person need to have it. Don't rely on a one stream. Mm-mm. If you relying on your 9 to 5 and that's all you have, oh my God. Oh my God. Mm-mm. That's scary. You need at least two streams of income to maneuver with this economy. Everybody needs to work. That 1950s grandma and them back in the day, the women stayed at home and all that. That's no more. That's no more. Everybody got to work. Even the children got to work. Get on TikTok. Do some challenge, some dance challenges. Get some money up. There's no excuse out here. It's a whole lot of money in this MFR. So if you ain't making no money, it ain't making no sense, because you need money to live on this earth. I'm sorry. They say, oh, money don't make you happy. Shoot. Money make me happy. I'm sorry, because you can't do nothing without it. Okay. So yeah, get at least 2 streams of income. If, like I said, if you got a 9 to 5, a business, do something else. So let's just say you got a business that you're running. I know it's a lot, but you might need to do something else. Like I said, do some streaming, do some deliveries. Um, it's a lot of things we can do to make some money or whatever. Because like I said, hard times always showing up. Life be lifing. So hey, I'm just encouraging y'all of what I know and what I've been through. So that's why I'm jumping on board. I'm trying to get multiple streams. So hey, you know, and I'm doing good so far. Thank God. I'm doing so good. So yes, salute. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. It's been real. Take care of yourself. Try to eat better. I know the food that we have. That's another topic we need to talk about. The food. High price food that is contaminated, and they spraying all kind of pesticides and all kind of crap in food. Like, it's weird. So that's another topic we need to talk about, the food crisis. So let me know what y'all want to talk about. I also want to my next live, I definitely want to talk about the food crisis, but I want to talk about mental health, because it's really serious. People are walking around undiagnosed. People are walking around unhealed, unhinged, and unloved. So that's another topic I want to touch up on, is mental health. So yeah. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe, join the Joyfully Your family. I got a lot to talk about. It's about time. I got to get out of my shell and give what I know and pour into be that light, be that salt of the earth that God designed me to be. All right, y'all. So I'm signing off. Salute. I'm out. Uh-oh, how to get off this thing? Period.